What's up, y'all? I go by the name BossladyB from Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm here on Industry Most Wanted in Atlanta, Georgia. In a rail full of dates, I'm a throwback girl. And if I throw it back, I'ma make his eyes curl. I'm a country girl, I need a country boy. And if he play fair, he can be my toy. Best behavior when he eat it like yummy. Hold me down, I need to feel it in my tummy.
Hey, what's going on, man? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live. Where are we at?
Industry.
The big one, not the little one.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful young lady I got checking in today. BossladyB, all the way from Birmingham, Alabama, the west side, right?
Yes.
What's going on, beautiful? How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Y'all should see what she looked like standing up.
No, she did.
I mean, you can see partially right there. She looking fine. Yes, ma'am. Well, again, I appreciate you being here today. Definitely.
Happy to be here.
Absolutely. So I really want to start with your roots. You know, growing up on Birmingham's west side, did that shape you as who you are, not only as an artist, but as a woman as well?
Yeah, it did.
Talk to us about that.
So growing up on Birmingham, Alabama, west side, it was pretty rough. I had a rough life growing up, but as I got older, it kind of got a little more easy on me. I got it more independent. So.
Makes perfect sense. Absolutely. Would you say growing up in Birmingham at all sparked your interest in wanting to start doing music?
Well, as far as the music part, when I was a kid, I used to just play around and just bebop and stuff. So then I actually was going to be a writer instead. But then I was like, okay, I can write pretty good, so let me put it into words and see how do I sound. Were
you ever writing like on poetry?
No, just rhyming.
Okay, got you. Most definitely. That is dope. Absolutely. You made the leap into music fully December 2024, so not even quite a year yet. Was there like an aha moment for you that said, you know what, this is really what I want to do, and then December you like, you know what, let's go for it?
Okay, so honestly, I just got out of a toxic relationship. So it's like while I was in a relationship, I was like, okay, it's time to get out of here. I got to do something. So once I got out of the relationship, I just started doing music because it was so toxic. And I was like, okay, I got to let him know, baby. I don't need you, so let me just pop my shit on you real quick.
Nah,
so I just started doing music all because of a relationship, really.
Listen, them toxic relationships could change the whole dynamic of our life, you know, but I'm glad that you poured that energy into something that you're passionate about.
And I love it. I feel so confident.
So shout out to him. Look at her now.
Right.
Clock that. Absolutely, most definitely. So now you're making music, but also probably still kind of going through your healing phase as well.
Definitely still going through my healing phase.
Takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time.
But I'm pretty strong, so I can handle it.
I know that's right. I love the fact, again, that you're pouring all of that energy into your music rather than wilding out on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
he's a nobody right now.
It ain't worth the energy, right? That's how I feel about all my exes, you know. Shout out to y'all, but y'all ain't worth my good energy.
Y'all making us better.
No, that is facts. I do believe that 100%, whether they realize it or not, most definitely. So empowerment is a major theme within your music. Let's talk about that. How do you channel your energy when you are writing? Because, you know, we talked about, you know, pouring that music into your music. Do you also pour into your writing when you're actually sitting down writing, or how does your music come together?
Okay, so I'll just be sitting at home, probably watching a few videos on TV, and I'm like, okay, I like that. Let me just put that on words and mix it up. Or I'll just be sitting at home playing with my kids, and we just say a few things or make a few TikToks, and we just put stuff together.
That is dope.
My kids are my motivation. Like,
they are your
They
why.
are my biggest fans and everything.
Man.
Yeah.
Listen, having kids is the biggest blessing in the world.
It is.
Let's say that first and foremost. How did motherhood change your life?
It made me grow up more as a woman.
Yeah.
I can't say that. It made me become more independent. Made me realize, like, okay, you got to step it up. You're not a child no more. You got children. So you got to put on the big pants. So you got to tighten up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you said they're big fans of yours.
Yes, they sing all of my songs.
How does that make you feel that your babies are like...
I love it. And I told them I can't wait till it's a concert where it's kids friendly.
Yes.
Oh, y'all's going to be on stage.
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%. And that's, I love that you say that, because I'll often ask that, you know, do you or have you incorporated your kids somehow, some way? So when there's like maybe a kid-friendly event or something like that, you'll want them on stage with you.
I would definitely want them on stage with me.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
I love love it. Are any of the, how many do you have? 2?
I have 3.
3. Are any of them interested in doing music? Have they expressed that to you?
No, they want to be YouTubers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Listen.
And the oldest, he's going to be a professional basketball player.
Good for him. Yeah. That is dope. I love it. But let me tell you, some of them YouTubers are making millions.
Yeah, we actually have a YouTube channel, you guys, called the Triple J Family, but we don't be on there as much, but we're going to get back into it.
Absolutely. Yeah, because people like to see real life stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you guys really crank that content out, man, you never know.
Right.
Start racking them M's. Y'all go subscribe. What you tell her?
The Triple J Family. DATRIPLE J Family.
Definitely. I love it. Absolutely. And that's good that you can get them incorporated in something that you do, because I feel like kids always want to feel like they're a part of what mom or dad is doing, you know, so them being involved, you got your YouTube channel together, like you said, if there's any family friendly events. And I'll keep you posted on that too, because there's always,
they ready. They are so ready.
Yeah, there's always festivals and stuff going on out here. Also, too, I work with the owner of the Georgia Spartans basketball team. It's a semi-pro basketball team, and he hits me up often to book talent to come perform at the halftime shows, and those are certainly family-friendly events. So that might be.
They will perform more than me.
And you said your oldest wants to play basketball, so you know that he would probably enjoy being there as well.
Yeah, he will.
That is dope. Absolutely. Definitely. So you're working with ABB.
Yeah, I'm working with ABB.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Are they your management team?
Well, I actually just got into a connect with ABB, but no, they're not my management. They just trying to help me grow, help me better myself as a music artist.
Yes.
So they just trying to put my feet out there, get me with like interviews, podcasts, all of that.
So more or so like artist development.
Yeah, artist development.
That is dope. I feel like.
But one day I'm gonna be ABB. I'm gonna be ABB.
Listen, y'all heard that.
I'm gonna be ABB.
I feel like we have to manifest the things that we want. And having somebody to believe in you and want to help push you forward, that's a blessing, because there's not a lot of that going on in this industry right now. You know, a lot of people are only out for themselves versus trying to help artists actually level up and win. So far, I know it's fairly new. What's the experience been like working with him?
Again, I just started, but everything been going on the right track.
Yeah,
it has.
That's
no
dope.
errors. They shows a lot of support. So I love it. I appreciate it.
Do you feel like that Birmingham as a whole within the music industry is showing enough support, or do you feel like they could step it up a little bit?
Okay. Wow. So with Birmingham, as far as support, I feel like they show a little, but not as much as I want them to. But I get more of my support from Atlanta.
Okay.
I can't say that. So I be in Georgia a lot. Georgia's like really got my back when it comes to the music. So.
Absolutely. Would you ever move out here?
I will.
Oh, she said that
I am going to.
I feel like Atlanta's one of those cities that artists can come to and really work hard and level up here.
Yeah, because you got so many producers and managers down here. In Birmingham, we don't have that many.
Absolutely. And there's a ton of outlets out here, like podcasts like this, performance opportunities, big music festivals. There's a big music festival coming up in July called the Fleet DJ Music Conference. That may be something for you to look at. I don't know if any part of that will be family friendly. I'll check.
I think I heard of that on IG.
Yeah, so the Fleet DJs, they've been around for, over 20 years, a long, long time. I know the CEO. I'll be out there doing interviews at the conference, so I'll make sure I get you that information as well. Absolutely. Listen, Atlanta about to be her new home.
It is. I'm moving here. I am.
Definitely. So you've been inspired by artists, we'll say Glorilla.
I love you, Glow.
Big Glow is one of
Glow.
She's so dope. I think everything about her is just beautiful. Like, you know, her spirit, everything. What is it about her and other artists that have influenced you?
So with Glorilla, I can kind of relate to the things she say. She always talking about, you know, popping her stuff on the man. Like, I feel her. Like, baby, we don't need you. Like, y'all, no, forget that. Then she's so confident. She's so real. And she writes her own music. So, yeah, I love that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Would you want to put yourself in a position like she has, like, you know, with signing with Yo Gotti, if it made sense for you? Not necessarily him, but just, you know, like a situation, if it came to you and they offered you a deal and it made sense. Are you open to that, or would you prefer to stay independent?
If the deal makes sense and everything is legit, I'm most definitely open to that. Okay,
so let's throw it out there to the universe. What would a perfect situation or a perfect deal, or close to perfect as possible, look like for you?
Perfect deal. Good management. Good support. All I can say is just good management, good support.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and also allow you, I think I'll throw something in there for you, to keep creative control over your content and when you can release. I think that's a big deal for artists.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a big deal.
That's like one of the biggest complaints I hear from artists when they sign to a label, whether it's independent or major, is the fact that they oftentimes lose creative control. They can't release their music when they want to. And as an artist, you want to be able to release
your music.
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to Big Glow.
Yes.
Feature coming soon. Can we say that? Can we manifest
Glow.
it?
I would be ready to do a feature with you. I love you.
Absolutely, absolutely. What would you say has been the biggest challenge so far? You know, whether it be as an artist, as a female artist, what has that been for you?
So as a female artist, I would say the biggest challenge is trying to really see what the girls like and get the right music out there. And so when I'm in the club sometime in my city, I'll tell the DJ, you know, can you play this for me? I want to see how the crowd gonna react to it.
Yeah.
So if I see like they having a good vibe to it, jig, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I got something going right here. This might be a hit. So yeah, but the biggest challenge is trying to really get the girls, everyone to vibe to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you also ever create music with the men in mind as well? You know, like, hey, I know obviously the females are going to be your biggest audience, but do you ever create music in mind? Like, man, the fella's going to rock with this one too.
Yeah, that's something I'm working on. That's why my song that's not released yet, it's called Cash App. It's something that the men can relate to too, because they're like, okay, yeah, she send me that Cash App.
I know, that's right. Listen, we all like to hear that Cash App ring.
Right.
Absolutely, because I feel like that's something that a lot of women are so dope, but they're not getting their proper praise from the fellas. And yes, I say it, you know, it's just because some men try to be so hard that I'm not listening to no female music.
Right.
Like, why not?
Right.
If you want to ride around, listen to Glow or BossladyB, there's nothing wrong with that. At all. Who would be, Glorilla would probably be a female collab. Who would be a male collab for you?
I could say, I like Moneybag.
Okay.
I like Moneybag.
He's super dope.
He's super dope.
Super, super dope. I interviewed
I love his energy.
He's such, I interviewed him probably, I want to say it was probably 10 years ago.
Really?
Before he really started popping.
Yeah.
And he had such great energy. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I haven't interviewed him since then, so I'm sure it's the same. We're going to say that.
We need you over here.
No, facts. Run it back. Run it back. But yeah, definitely. So it sounds like you like that Memphis sound.
Yeah, I do like that.
Okay, me too. Me too. Historically, Memphis has produced nothing but superstars.
Superstars, I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
What do you think could possibly change the narrative for Birmingham to, you know, because there's so much talent in Birmingham. There's a lot of talent.
I just feel like everyone want to be in competition and not come together. So we all just got to not make everything a competition, or like support each other. And in Birmingham, everyone wants to be in competition. So it's not about competition, because you should want to see everyone win.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. And that's a great statement, and I'm glad that you said that, because people need to hear that, because it's the absolute facts. That's why a lot of artists from Memphis are winning, because they come together.
They come together. They help each other. They support each other.
Yeah. Same
like
thing.
if you see my flyer in the gas station, okay, this BossladyB, let me pick this up. Let me check her out. And I would do the same for you. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
What about the scene as far as like with the DJs and stuff? Do you feel like you're getting the support that you deserve from the DJs as well?
Well, yeah, they rocking with me.
Yeah.
I could say, yeah. And I ask them to play it, they'll do it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, it's like a relationship. Y'all need each other.
Yeah.
You know, they need your good music to play, but you need them to play the music.
I need them to play the music.
Goes both ways. Absolutely. So you're balancing being an artist, a mother, a businesswoman. You got your boutique.
Yes.
The only one boutique.
The only one. So I used to have a store, but my mom had passed in 2021. So I was like, okay, I can't take the store anymore. I'm so depressed right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't stop though. I can't just not do anything. So I let the store go, and then I just got a trailer, a mobile boutique trailer. So now I'm just running off of clothing like that.
Listen, that is dope. I like that idea. Is it something that you can move around, or is it?
Well, it was stolen.
What?
You know? But I still didn't stop though. So now I'm just selling the clothing on hand.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's gonna come back. It's coming.
It will. Yeah. It will, because I feel like, you know, sometimes there's that minor setback for a major comeback.
And it is.
So tell us a little bit more about the ideal of the boutique, where, you know, and originally it was a store. Where did it come from?
Okay, so the name is the only one. My name is Boss Lady, but my real name is Brittany.
Okay.
So the only one boutique means, okay, you can have a million Brittany's, you can have a million Boss Ladies, but it's only one. So I'm the only one.
I love it. And you into fashion too?
I am. I love it.
So what all do you have on hand to sell right now?
I have a lot of dresses. I have a lot of 2-piece sets. I have a lot of little sexy chill clothes, activewear. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find me on Facebook at BossladyB also.
Definitely. So they can pull up on you in Birmingham.
Pull up on me. Or I could pull up on them.
Skirt.
Mobile, baby.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? She ain't driving to Cali unless you're breaking that big bag. I'm just saying.
Right.
And booking her for a show at the same time.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry to hear about the loss of your mother.
I appreciate it.
Such a difficult time. Let's dive into that just a little bit, because I lost my mom as well, so I know how.
Yeah, she's trying to make me sensitive.
Yeah, like, I get chills just talking about it. So, how did that point in time in your life, like, we'll say, make you start moving differently without getting too emotional?
Well, I will say I became a better mom because my kids was always with my mom.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I became a better mom, and then I'm like, okay, I got to do something to make my mama proud. So that's what also made me start in music, like. Yeah.
Definitely. Man, you probably carry her with her everywhere you go.
Her purse is in the car as we speak. So I never get that out of my sight.
See, she's with you always.
It is a good luck charm to me.
Absolutely. Yeah. Was there anything in particular, and I'll describe what I mean. For example, my mom always liked butterflies, blue butterflies to be exact. So someone gifted me this right here, and I keep it right here next to me.
She gonna want some money, and she wants to go to the casino. Every chance she can get, she's gonna go to the casino. Yes.
See, and you got.
She did not care for gifts, money, baby. That's all she cared.
Listen, we all like that. You got that Cash App record on the way too.
Yes. I can't wait.
Production wise, who are some producers you've been working with?
A few of them in Atlanta. Again, I love Atlanta.
Okay.
But I can't really quite say their name, but I've been working with a few. But I'm also reaching out to Zaytoven. He's asked me, was I ready? I didn't say anything. So Zaytoven, I'm going to write you back.
Listen, that would be major right there.
Yes.
And I know that with Zaytown Global, they offer like distribution deals and stuff. So, if it makes sense for you, that may be a situation.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know a young lady, she signed a distribution deal with them, and so far she's been loving it. So you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Fingers crossed.
Exactly. Do you believe in manifestation?
I do believe in manifestation. And I'm very humble.
Yeah.
So when it's my time, it's my time. So, yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
How do you typically start your day?
I wake up, I pray. If it's a school day, get the kids together. But I go to the gym every day.
I can tell.
Tuesday. Oh, wow. I go to the gym Tuesdays through Friday from 11 to 12:30. I leave the gym. I get something light to eat. I go home and lay down. I'm not going to lie, because I be tired from the gym.
I know that's right.
Yeah, then sometimes I go to the studio or I just chill. Yeah.
Man, how important is it for you to stay on your health journey as a mother?
I love my body, y'all. So, and I don't want to get big. I don't want to be unhealthy. So I stay in the gym. Like, ladies, you do not always have to go pay to get that done. Get in that gym and work hard.
Listen, I could not agree more. And even if you don't like the gym, find some sort of activity. Even if you're going for a walk, find something to keep your body in motion.
Yeah. And keep your mind at ease.
I say that often, like, because I love nature. I love going for walks, and I love being in the gym too. And it's like, as I get older, it gets a little tougher. You know what I'm saying? Get it right when you're young, because when you get my age,
you look good too now.
Thank you. I'll tell you, like, it's more of like a mental therapy for me. It's more mental, because like I leave the gym and I'm like, I got so much clarity. I leave all that frustration right there in the gym.
You feel so confident.
Exactly. Absolutely. Are you one of the young ladies that can work out by yourself, or do you need a partner?
But I have a trainer.
You do have a trainer?
I do. But I can definitely work out by myself.
Okay. Listen, I feel like for me personally, I've tried doing the whole, trainers are great, but I'm talking like if I have a workout buddy, I feel like I'm not as you're not going to put all into it because someone is with you. Sometimes they be talking to you and stuff. I'm like,
you got to ignore that and keep working, girl.
Exactly. Absolutely. 100%. So you've mentioned that your streaming numbers are growing. Congratulations. Going up. And you're working on an EP.
I am. I'm actually finished it. I'm just not done with mixing and mastering. Once I get done with that, it's dropping.
Let's talk about that a little bit. As much as you want to promote, is there a title that you can tell us?
Oh, yes. So my album will be called BDB, and what that means is been that bitch. And the reason why I say that again because as it go back to a man, like I don't need you, baby. I been her. Like you not stopping anything, so I been that bitch.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I feel like that you're really in your feminine energy right now, as you should be.
I just got like this because I used to be a little soft,
But I'll tell you, I'm gonna be honest. When women really lean into their feminine energy, it intimidates a lot of men.
It does.
Oh,
it really does.
Oh well. So the project is complete. Besides
it's gonna come out in June.
It's in June. Okay, most definitely. How many tracks can we anticipate on it?
I have 5.
Okay,
I have 5.
So this is your debut.
Yeah,
this is your baby. How long has it been in the works?
Honestly, not long, because I'm always writing. I can say that, like, baby, I'm going to pick that pen up and write. So, yeah, it hasn't been long. Probably about 2 months.
So, give us a little bit, like, what can your fans, your friends, your family expect when they listen to this 5-piece EP?
Okay, y'all. So, yes, my DB is coming out. It's called Been That Bitch. And I have Cash App, Let It Go, Throwbacks, at this point, and stay tuned. So yeah, y'all, you could be expecting a lot of booty shaking, a lot of real stuff. I'm talking about a lot of real stuff. You know, ladies can't relate, men, you can't relate, because you know you want to cash out. So yeah.
I know that's right. Production wise, who are a couple of the producers you worked with on the project?
Not really too many.
I got you. Yeah. People, anybody from your city? You don't have to name them, but some people. Okay, got you. And then who do you work with that handles your mixing and mastering? Who's your engineer? I go to 2 different ones. So now I'm starting to come to Atlanta. Okay. I'm actually recording down here today. Are you? Okay. Okay, most definitely. Do you typically come out here to record, or is it just kind of
no? This is my first time.
Really?
This is my first time.
You can tell me off camera where it's going to be. You know, like
I will.
I mean, even though this is not live, but still, people don't always need to know your location. Right. You know, 100%. That's why, honestly, I don't be giving out the address and stuff ahead of time because, like, I'm here by myself a lot. I'm like,
yeah, baby, because when I was like, she did not send that location. Then, baby, you sent it to my phone.
Absolutely, because it's like, you never know. People be on some weirdo stuff. Mm-hmm. We as women have to watch our own back sometimes, you know, and you traveled here by yourself. Yeah. Definitely. Let's talk about that. You know, I absolutely respect you and love the fact that you, like, I'm not coming because nobody's coming with me. You know, maybe people had stuff to do. How important is it to you to still get out there and move around, even if it has to be by yourself?
Sometimes I realize when it comes to motivation and when it comes to support, if no one's behind you, baby, if you want it, you're going to go. Yes. You're not going to wait on anyone. You're going to get up and go. Yes. And I want it.
100%. That's how I feel. And honestly, like, I feel like at this point in my life, I like going places by myself because I can come when I want. I can leave when I want.
Come when I want and leave when you said that.
Like, that whole, like, oh, I'm ready to go, but whoever your ride isn't, and you're, like, stuck there, I don't do that.
Yeah, but it's also my friend's birthday as well. They just coming a little later. But I was like, okay, I got an interview first, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys. I just meet y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, happy birthday to your girl.
Happy birthday, Krista.
Happy birthday. Absolutely. Definitely. She's a Gemini, right? Yes. Yeah, Gemini season. Sweet okay. Gemini. Absolutely. So your goals include changing your kid's life.
Definitely changing my kid's life. And mine.
And yours as well. You know, what?
See, I want to give them the life that I didn't have.
Man, we always want better for our kids, right? What keeps you motivated to keep going for them, even on the days where maybe you don't feel like showing up and showing out? Like, what keeps you motivated?
My kids and my mom.
Yeah.
My kids and my mom.
Does your mom, I know she is passed, but does she live near you?
Yeah, she don't stay far at all. Yeah. Probably about 5 minutes from me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got to keep going for her.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely got to keep going for her. And obviously, like you said, for your kids as well. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. What are a couple big goals that you're manifesting right now? So
my kids want a 6-bedroom house.
Okay.
So I told them they're going to get it. Like, there's no maybe, it's coming. And I want to have my own boutique again. Mm. And I want to just keep going with my music and see where it takes me.
Yeah, you know? Absolutely. Do you think your kids would be open to moving out here to the A?
They ready.
They ready?
Yes, they ready.
So
they keep talking about, I want to meet CJ so cool. So
what do you think it's going to take to push you to make that happen?
Keep working.
Yeah.
Staying motivated, staying consistent.
Yeah. Absolutely. It will happen. Again, we're manifesting it. It's just a matter of when. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Mm-hmm.
When will it happen? It's going to happen, definitely. What does standing on your truth, in your truth, look like for Boss Lady B?
Standing on my truth. Being real. And being Brittany, not Boss Lady B. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Is that something that people who haven't heard your music, they're going to hear that through your music, is just you're like really like spitting your truth through your music?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, definitely. What is the most personal song that you ever wrote?
I didn't drop it. And as I was writing it, I started crying. It's called Humble. It's kind of talk about my childhood.
Yeah.
I never dropped it, though.
Are you going to?
I don't know. Maybe on a different album.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's very touchy. It's very touchy.
Understood. Yeah. Or it could be one of those songs that's just very personal just for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to have the world to listen to it.
Yeah.
It sounds like it was something that you had on your heart that you needed to get off.
It's basically my life.
Yeah. It may be one of them songs that take you up and through there, though. You never know. Because it's like relatable. I'm sure that some of the things that you're talking about, other young ladies or even young men will be like, man, I felt that. So possibly coming soon, Humble, you know, and if not, no pressure.
Nah, it's going to come soon.
Absolutely. So you do have a single right now. It's called Throwback.
Yes, that is my hit single.
Tell us what inspired this particular record, and you know.
So I also work at a club called the Stallion Hookah Bar and Lounge, and there's a lot of women in there. So I'm like, okay, a lot of women in here like to dance, and I like to dance. So okay, let me tell them throw it back. Then let me see can y'all throw it back. So yeah, I made a song called Throwback.
So is it getting played while you're working?
It gets played everywhere.
I know that's right.
Yes.
How does that make you feel? That
great. I love it. I feel like I did something.
Definitely. Is there a visual for it yet?
Not yet.
When is the visual coming?
I'm coming. Give me 2 more weeks. I'm coming. Still trying to get it together.
Understood. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, you're still fairly early in on this. Yeah. So I commend you that just from December till now. So
right.
Like only a half a year.
Right. I wasn't expecting it either. I can't say that. So I love it. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. So.
Does it seem like it's been longer than that? Than a half a year that you've been doing this?
No.
No.
It kind of feel like I just started and I'm already, you know.
Listen, I commend you. You are doing that in a short amount of time, and I can tell that you're very passionate about it. Do you feel like being that music is a passion for you, that you are somewhat or fully fulfilling your purpose through music?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
You want to elaborate? Like, how do you feel like music is part of your purpose?
Things I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Things I'm rapping about. And when I'm writing, the feeling I have inside when I'm writing. So, yeah.
Definitely. When you write, does the themes within your music of things you talk about, can it vary just depending on what's on your heart? It sounds like it because you got a record called Humble, but you got this turn-up record as well.
I do. I think that Humble will really take me really to the next level. Because again, a lot of people can definitely relate.
Yeah. Because
everybody go through things.
Absolutely. 100%.
But Throwback is just like part of my party life. So
you got to have them type of records too. Something for the clubs and the turn up. Yeah. What do you feel like has been the biggest sacrifice that you've had to make so far to pursue what you're doing?
That's a good one. Certain jobs.
Yeah.
Certain jobs. Yeah.
What about time?
Baby, I make time, so I have all the time for this.
I feel like we make time for what's important to us.
We do, and this is very important.
I couldn't agree more.
So if it don't have nothing to do with my kids, I'm not putting it on hold.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As you shouldn't, because we only got one shot at life.
Right.
We're only here once. Like, don't hold back. I'm glad that you are going for it. And your kids are on board with you, too. Absolutely. What do you got coming up? Anything else we can expect? I know you got the EP in the works. Anything
that's
else?
the only thing. I'm just working on the EP, and I'm working on a video shoot for Throwbacks.
So we got
a few features coming up, too. Just not going to talk about them right now.
Exactly. Absolutely. Are they already in the works?
They in the works.
They in the works.
2 of them is celebrities.
Really?
Yeah.
Man. Okay, so you can't tell us. We just got to wait for it. Y'all got to be patient. Yeah. Absolutely. For people that want to follow you and keep up with your journey, where can they follow you on your socials?
Well, my IG is Brit Celeb. My Facebook is BossladyB, and my YouTube is BossladyB as well.
Definitely, 100%. Who do you want to give thanks to for supporting you and loving you through your journey?
So I will say big shout out to all my sisters and all of my fans. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you to my kids for motivating me to keep going and keep writing. And thank you to my engineer for putting their work on me in the studio.
I know that's right. And to yourself, shout out to yourself
yes,
too.
big shout outs to myself because baby, I'm next.
Listen, I know that's right. She ain't, no, you now.
Y'all heard that? I'm now.
Now. She ain't next. She got now.
Right.
I love your energy.
Thank you.
I love your energy.
Thank you. You know, I just was on Carisha the Diva podcast. She said the same thing, so I really appreciate that.
Shout out to my girl Carisha the Diva.
Yes, Carisha. I love Carisha.
How was that experience?
Great, amazing. I met a lot of nice people.
That is amazing.
Carisha, I would be back too. I will.
She over there in Ghana right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. She is
in Ghana right now. Shout out to Carisha out here definitely doing her thing.
Right.
I got one last question for you. We are live. Where we at? The big one. Period. Not the little one. What makes you the industry's most wanted?
Oh, baby, look at me. I'm just kidding. But I mean, I know I got what it takes. So yeah, just watch out for me. Because I'm definitely most wanted.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Well, thank you for being here today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
100%. We out of here, y'all.
Bye.